6 straight NL West titles, 4 trips to the NLCS, back-to-back World Series appearances. Only one thing remains to be done, and no one knows that better than the Dodgers themselves. If anything, LA's recent run has made the pain of a 30-year championship drought even more acute. The Dodgers had the senior circuit's best offense and pitching in 2018. Needless to say, great things are expected once again. While there's pressure to win now, LA is well positioned for big things into the foreseeable future. And if they can get over the hump, it could open the floodgates for a truly memorable run of excellence.
It's opening day baseball from Los Angeles as the Los Angeles Dodgers are set to open the 2019 season at home against the Arizona Diamondbacks. With first pitch right around the corner, let's check in with Heidi Watney on the Dodgers' approach to the upcoming campaign.
Matt, I asked a few of the players how it feels to enter the season carrying the weight of high expectations placed on them as consensus frontrunners. The overwhelming response was that this group is motivated, not burdened by the attention. Said one player, after coming up just short the last 2 seasons, we're coming in with high expectations of our own. As for manager Dave Roberts, he simply emphasized getting the club off to a better start this year. Last season, the Dodgers were fortunate to overcome a 12-16 record through April. An opening day win would go a long way towards getting this campaign off on better footing.
Thank you, Heidi, and we'll see if the Dodgers are on the way to their 3rd consecutive World Series appearance. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now at the plate, Steven Souza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping up now, Christian Walker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks' first baseman.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
Count still at 1-2. Looking to send him packing again. Hit hard on the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Still no score. Standing in, Austin Barnes. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Flores calls for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Clayton Kershaw. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back.
At the plate, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Right side hit hard. Flores is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So he's coming to the plate now. Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Fouled off. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Stays alive, still 0-2. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Zach Greinke. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Diamondbacks down in order. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run. Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Here's a fly ball well hit. After it is Peralta. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
And digging in to try it again, Carson Kelly. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Eduardo.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
No runs on 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. It remains 1-0. Yohan Lopez is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 50,
So striding in, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Line to the right side. Souza is there to put it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers. Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw to third, and he is in there.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Jock Peterson now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Andrew Chafin is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Andrew Chafin. Now batting, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Souza's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. 3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chafin is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Here's a drive out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box, Max Muncy, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. Peralta is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Caleb Ferguson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So striding forward now, David Peralta, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
In now, Steven Souza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Peralta leads off second with nobody out. Hit on the ground to third. Glove by Turner. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. In now, Christian Walker. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there, 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he popped him up, and no one will track it down. 1 out and a runner on second base. High in the air down the right field line. Bellinger is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
The Dodgers, if they could produce another win in this one, would complete an opening series sweep. Heidi, what's the feeling amongst the players about their clean start?
Well, Matt, they mostly just seem exhilarated to finally be playing regular season games. The players I talked to credit their effectiveness so far in this debut series to the hard work that they put into spring training and a general enthusiasm they have as a team. They feel like if they can continue to cultivate that winning approach, it's going to take them pretty far.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. To short. To his left, Seager. And there's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Steven Souza. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters. Diamondbacks down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Here's Corey Seager. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. Marte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Marte sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Digging in now, Cody Bellinger. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So stepping in, Kike Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a line drive that'll get down. That'll give him the lead, perhaps even another. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He will score, and it's now 5-3.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Russell Martin now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 5-3. Now at the plate, Christian Walker. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And it's fouled away. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Peterson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Striding in, Nick Ahmed. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're still down 5-3. Walker Buehler is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Walker Buehler.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Flores. And that's out number 1. Here's Jock Peterson now. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit towards center. Marte is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in, Justin Turner. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Too low, 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Flores has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits, no. Walker Buehler comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Jake Lamb is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now
digging in, Carson Kelly. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-2 once more. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Arizona down to its last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So the Dodgers will remain unbeaten after completing an impressive sweep of their opening series.
And that's called leaping out of the starting blocks, Matt. A baseball season is anything but a sprint. So you can't read too much into this fast start, but we can expect to see this club riding a wave of confidence into their next series. And if they can parlay that confidence into a sustained hot streak, then they might set themselves up as an early front runner.